Hey guys, welcome back to Changing Your Mind About South Park. We are doing Season 3, Episode 14 of South Park today. I think there's about 4 episodes left of this season, and then we'll be on to Season 4, which is super cool. I am excited to get into the deeper seasons. This episode is The Red Badge of Gayness. The title of this episode is a reference to the book The Red Badge of Courage by Stephen Kane, which is set in the American Civil War, which makes sense because this whole episode is kind of based on a Civil War reenactments, and it has the boys and the men of South Park doing Civil War reenactments, and it's interesting that they did it with this because, you know, in the Civil War, obviously the soldiers are going to be men. So this was the first episode without Mary Kay Bergman's voice. She was the main female voice actress for South Park for the first 3 seasons as well as the movie, like up until this point. And she sadly took her own life, I believe, about a week before this episode came out. They were kind of scrambling to figure out something, but they said specifically they did not want to immediately replace her out of both respect for her and also she was so talented of being able to do so many different voices. Literally every female voice on South Park up to this point, she was able to do super easily. And to this day, they have one woman that might do like 2 or 3, or they have like another woman that maybe does a couple, but they still have had to hire about 3 or 4 different women. And now that they've increased their roster of characters, they've just increased the roster of female VAs they use as well, but it still takes that Mary Kay Bergman was able to do them all at the beginning. And I just think it was amazing what she did give us in the short life that she had, like, besides South Park, of course. But I don't know. I just always like honoring her when this comes up. And I mean, pretty much after this episode and the next episode, like, that's, you know, the last we'll be able to talk about Mary Kay. But, great voice actress. She has a big portfolio behind her as well, besides just South Park. I always like to honor Mary Kay a little bit.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you like to rock? Yeah, I like to rock.
They do look cute as like a little marching band.
You have to hit it softer. Can't just hit a drum. You have to beat the shit out of it. That's how you rock, dude. You're not supposed to rock. You're just supposed to keep the beat. I am keeping the beat. Your flute playing sucks. Cartman, you can't be the drummer. Hey, I'll get it. Dude, the Civil War reenactment is tomorrow. You're not gonna get it by tomorrow. Let's just try again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Weren't they holding the flutes differently, or am I just being weird? Yeah, they start out playing their flutes, like, straight up and down like this, and then in the next scene, when they stop, they actually turn them and use them this way. Sure enough, when they first start playing the flutes, they're holding it straight up and down, which is technically how you would do, like, a recorder or a clarinet or something of that matter. There are, like, huge flutes that you can hold like that, but still doesn't change the fact that they hold the flutes like this and blow at the top. And then in the next clip, when they start playing again, they're like holding them like this, but there's only one mouth hole and it is at the side. So this is the correct way.
What? Give me the drum and you play the flute. No way, flutes are totally gay.
Morning of the reenactment.
Just have a few things to go over before we head out to the reenactment battlefield.
What the hell is Cartman? If he misses the orientation, they're not going to let him in the reenactment. He'll show.
I don't really have a lot of experience with Civil War reenactments. I don't think I've ever actually seen one myself. According to the commentary that Matt and Trey did on this episode, this is loosely based on the movie Gettysburg, which I have also not seen, so I'm super helpful this episode. For those that are fans of Gettysburg, unfortunately, Matt and Trey did not like that movie, and they were taking out some of their dislike for that movie in this as well.
This year's alcohol sponsor, Jagerman S'more-flavored schnapps. The schnapps with the delightful taste of s'mores.
Even
And now
Mr. Hat
certified
has like a little
reenactment
uniform. He's got his little uniform.
Tastes like s'mores.
Our master historian, Grandpa Marvin Marsh, the only man old enough to have actually seen the Civil War reenactment of 1924.
He's seen the reenactment.
That's not cool. Morning, gentlemen. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, you're dressed up like the South. Yes, this year I've decided to fight for the glorious South. Screw you guys.
Another little tidbit that I had learned from the audio commentary that Matt and Trey did, still towards the beginning here, even though they had, you know, a movie and like almost 3 seasons deep of this show, they still hadn't completely figured out Cartman until this episode, and then in season 4 there's going to be an episode that pushes it a little bit deeper. This episode was the first time where they tried Cartman with more of a southern accent, and then that kind of became part of the way Trey voiced him from here on out. This episode, and then in a later episode where he's a preacher and he kind of has that more preacher dialect. Like, those were the two last little components of Cartman's voice that kind of make it like the Cartman we hear today.
They lose the war. Nuh-uh, the South is gonna win. No, they're not, stupid. Yes, we are.
For a good reenactment, we've got to pretend down to the last detail.
How much you wanna bet the South doesn't win? This war is about slavery, so how about if the South wins, you two assholes have to be my slaves for a month. And if the North wins, you're our slave for a month? Right, you're on. Then I shall bid you good morning, gentlemen, and see you on the battlefield. What a dumbass. Yeah, he doesn't even know that the South loses the Civil War. It's gonna be rad having Cartman be our slave.
Starting the reenactment.
Of the Battle of Tamarack Hill. The men in gray are the Confederacy from the south. In the blue, the Union from the north.
The Union Army had to get the Battle of Appomattox down from Tamarack Hill. What ensued was a bloody battle. After many hours, the Union Army prevailed.
Fire!
All right, men, fire! Hey, I shot you, Ned. You have to fall down.
I shot you, Ned. You gotta fall down.
Oh, so this is what it was like.
This is what it was like. Not quite. I'm glad y'all are having fun,
Hey,
though.
what's that guy doing?
Woohoo! Long live the
Guy.
Confederacy!
The Confederacy doesn't take the...
Of course, because he's Cartman. And even though the boys are like, oh, he's stupid, he doesn't know that the South is gonna lose. No, Cartman's like, well, I'm gonna make the South win this time.
Hooray for the South! Cartman, you can't do that!
Damn it, now we have to start over.
Reenactment's second
All right,
attempt.
everyone, because of some confusion over the bell. Now, I know you're just trying to help, Eric. We have to let the Union Army capture the bell this time.
Why should they get the
But
bell?
why?
Because we're supposed to lose.
But we don't have to lose.
What?
Sure, we could lose, and tonight we could go back to our families and say, we did it! We lost like we were supposed to! Aren't we proud? Or,
Could be proud, yeah.
we take that hill,
We could still be
stand
proud
tall
about it.
upon
Sometimes
and
you
we
gotta
are
not be a sore
that
loser,
year,
you know?
but
By God, he's right.
Dambo.
They're all dossed up with their s'more schnapps. And have tongue twisters. S'more schnapps, s'more schnapps.
Yeah, why do we have to be their bitches every year? I'm tired of losing this battle.
Why don't y'all just switch? If they were really upset about who won every year, why don't whoever plays the Confederacy this year, next year they get to play the Union. They get to go back and forth. You see, I could solve a lot of problems for them.
Sorry for the false start. We're ready to go again. Union Army had to...
What are they doing?
Yankee sons of bitches!
It's just like if a theater production company went rogue.
what do we do? Run for your life, dude!
Some of them are going by the script and some of them are just ad-libbing.
God bless those men, and God bless the Confederacy.
The Confederacy.
Surrender your men, General.
Brother against brother. Reenactment after party. More s'mores stomps, of course.
I can't be happy. You ruined the reenactment.
Can't be happy you
Have a
ruined
little.
it.
You guys about ready to start being my slave? You cheated, Cartman! It doesn't matter because the bet was that the South doesn't win the war, and the South still didn't win the war, dipshit. I hate you guys so much.
I
So very, very
hate
much.
you guys.
And this is not
so
over.
much.
Not by
So
a long shot.
Very, very much.
Is that the Confederates would have just
Is
gotten their
that-
asses kicked in Topeka.
Topeka.
Confederates would have whooped.
Perhaps we should take Topeka.
Huh?
Are they gonna go to
Don't
Kansas?
respect our-
Take Topeka right now and prove them all
Okay.
wrong.
We
That's
really
right.
don't
Maybe
have
we
to
should
take
do it
Topeka
the
right now.
Confederates. I bet we could.
I
we
bet
could
we
too.
could.
What was our bet again? Let's see. If the South wins, you have to be my slaves for a month. They're just drunk, Cartman. As soon as they sober up, they'll stop.
They're just
Enjoy
drunk,
your
Cartman.
freedom. Come, Kenny. Come fight for us, and I'll make sure you get lots of plunder and women's. Woohoo!
Easy for Kenny. He's like a plunder and women's herd. Oh, they are in Kansas, for real. Oh, it's so peaceful. Too bad.
Hello, Ralph.
Did you happen
Hello.
to catch that ball game last night?
I'm afraid I was grading papers pretty late and...
I think it's canonical to the whole series that the town of South Park kind of ruins all of America and the world as well. Like, they're kind of the reason, like, not the reason that things are bad. Things are kind of bad everywhere, but, like, the town of South Park can ruin a whole country if they really put their minds to it. A state, a city, whatever they need. But the Civil War has been over forever. Actually horrible.
Ow! Freeze, buddy. These are blanks, but they still hurt like
These
hell.
are blanks, but they still hurt.
We've taken Topeka!
All right, Yank, tell us where you keep your Jaegerman s'more-flavored schnapps.
Schnapps?
Schnapps.
I guess it would be at the liquor store.
Where?
Liquor
At the
store.
liquor
On the
store?
way to liquor store.
Come on, boys.
Excuse me. My mom is so pissed at my dad for going to Kansas. I know, but why do they have
I
to
would
take
be
it
too,
all on
bro.
us?
The amount that Sharon puts up with
Butters, are you the only one that came back? Confederate Messenger Butters reporting, sir. I have a message for you from the battlefield. We're raising all kinds of hell.
Yeah,
It's probably the
y'all
most
are.
fun Dear guys, words how much I hate you guys.
How much I
As we find our way
hate you
northward
guys.
into the great unknown, only that one thing remains certain. That I hate you guys with every tired muscle in my Confederate body. Taken Topeka, and now I must rally the men onward to Missouri.
To Missouri.
Because I will not, because I hate you guys. I
Because
hate you guys so
I
very,
hate you
very
guys.
much. Where's the Confederate Army now, Butters? I ain't supposed to tell you that. If I told you that, well, I'd be a no-good Yankee son of a bitch. We'll give you
Probably.
$10. Oh, okay.
The frightening radical group from Colorado is making its way across the
Frightening.
southern states of America. So authorities have decided to call in the National Guard.
Give me some more snarks. I'm gonna be sick.
Then you don't need any more. Oh, Chattanooga. Shout out, yeah. I don't live in Chattanooga, but I live in Tennessee.
They say we can either fight them or join them.
Oh, I'm joining them. Those blanks hurt.
Those blanks hurt.
Dad, Mom wants you to come home.
Not now, Stan. I'm pillaging.
Not now,
Get over
Stan.
here.
I'm pillaging.
Stop, Dad. If the South wins, me and Stan have to be Cartman's slaves.
This is a reenactment, Kyle. My name is Private John
This is a
Barcastle. and I have
reenactment,
to do what my
Kyle.
general
Address
tells
me by my
And there's
Christian
more schnapps
name.
over-
We're here to stop the terrorists.
They're not terrorists, they're just a bunch of drunk wankers from Colorado.
They're causing acts of terror, in my opinion. Look at him, little boy's on fire. Terror. Fear.
Oops.
Oh my God, they
Whoops.
killed Kenny.
You bastard!
Oops.
Dear Miss McCormick, it is with a very heavy heart that I must inform you that your son Kenny was killed
Kenny
in battle on
died
the
in
morning of November
Tennessee.
18th at Ruby Hills Funland in
Oh my
This
gosh,
war
I
has
just
taken
realized
something from
that.
all. And although your son appears to be the only casualty so far, your son did not die in vain.
No, he
I shall
didn't, 'cause
persevere
he
and make
died
Kenny
in
Kyle my
Tennessee.
slave. 'Cause I hate those guys. I hate them so very, very much.
I like that he's
Yours,
letting her know,
General
too.
Carp. We take the s'more schnapps, and by morning they're all gonna want to go home.
Nice thinking, Billy. Let's go.
If you take their alcohol, they're not going to want to do
Where
anything
to
anymore.
next?
Ugh, all
What
the schnapps is
Hey,
gone.
where's the s'more schnapps?
We're out of
Where's
s'more
the
schnapps?
s'more schnapps?
That can't be.
I guess we drank it all.
Now we just wait until morning. Checkmate, Cartman. Pretty soon you're gonna be our slave.
7 hours without schnapps. The worst ever.
Where am I? I think I can say without any doubt that that was the longest drinking binge we've ever had.
Oh, my head.
Another tidbit from the audio commentary is that Trey did say that he thought that s'more flavored schnapps would be a great idea. I'm inclined to agree. It sounds tasty. But he was also talking about, like, you know, to get the marshmallow, to get the chocolate, to get the graham cracker. Like, it's a lot to get right in one alcohol. So, in a single alcohol.
Where are you going?
We're going home, kid. Come on.
Can't go home. We have to take Fort Sumter.
The only thing we gotta do is get home before our wives leave us.
What
Yeah,
about
they're
the
pretty
fa-
mad.
What about freedom? Haha, you lose, fat ass. God, I hate you guys. I think you've learned something today.
I think you've learned something
rewrite
today.
This history is forever, and everything happens for a reason. Usually, you know. Where are you going? This isn't over. Oh, no.
This isn't
Oh,
over.
No, not by a long shot.
The s'more schnapps trucks.
I am Suzette, the small schnapps girl. Pleased to sponsor you with
Oh,
all
he's
the
trying
small
hard.
schnapps you need.
I can't drink any more of that stuff.
Over it.
Come on, guys. Just one little drink.
Come on, gang.
2 shots out of my breath. Well, I guess one little cheers.
Well, I guess one little breast shot won't hurt.
Guys, let's all play a game of grab ass.
See where drunkenness and lust leads you.
I hate to break up the party.
I don't think you hate to do
You heard
anything,
General?
Cartman.
No. We'll never stop them now.
I like how they're powered by s'more schnapps.
But Abraham Lincoln's administration would not surrender the fort to the Confederates. Imagine what it must have been like. You're a Union soldier stationed at this fort, and one day you look out and see thousands of Confederates ready to pounce.
Take the fort, George!
Take the fort.
We got it. The fort is ours.
What was that?
You are on government historical monument property. Surrender the monument with your hands up. If you would like a
Please.
tour of the fort, one can be arranged through the
Oh, they're
South
still gonna
Carolina
offer him a
Chamber of
tour.
Commerce.
That's nice.
Give up, fat ass. There's over 100 National Guard guys here.
We're outnumbered.
We asked the state of South Carolina for recruits. Reinforcements are bound to show up.
That does it. Blow the whole thing up.
No, you
They
can't
got
do that. Our dads are in there.
reinforcements coming?
Sorry, son.
Recruits
We
coming?
tried it your way. Hold it right there.
The entire state of South Carolina showed up.
It's time to march to Washington, D.C.
Hey, government!
Oh boy, this doesn't look good.
Dear Mr. President, there are times when humans can no longer endure their government's authority. Declare the Confederacy its own nation so that we may enter into a new millennium of prosperity.
Prosperity.
If you do not, we will be forced to show the videotapes we have of you with Marissa Tomei.
We have to meet their demands.
What?
Marissa
There's not that many
Tomei.
of them.
As
You mean
Vice President,
Spider-Man's
I think
aunt?
It's just the southern states who really needs them.
Sir.
That guy there, I believe, is supposed to be
Dude,
Al
I'm
Gore.
so glad I don't have you.
So I believe that this is Al Gore, and he has a different appearance than he does in the Man Bear Pig that they do later on. This is the first version of Al Gore.
I'm so glad I don't have your job.
Dude, let's just give up now and accept that we have to be Cartman slaves.
This isn't about you having to be slaves. This is about history. We can't let them change it.
Tried everything, Grandpa. What else can we do?
They're all still doing a reenactment. What we have to do is play into that. I'm gonna sign the document declaring the Confederacy winners of the Civil War.
That's what you can sleep with at night.
Hello, I'm Abraham Lincoln, President of the United States. Yes, and I'm Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederacy.
Getting weirder, doesn't it?
It just keeps on getting weirder.
Hey, General, he's reenacting Jefferson Davis. You
He's
can't talk that
reenacting
way
the
to a
reenactment.
superior officer.
As President of the Confederacy, I'm hereby surrendering. Well, as Abraham Lincoln, I accept your surrender. You and all the Confederates will have all the s'more schnapps you can drink for a year.
All of it.
I think we got what we wanted.
That's it? I don't have to sign this thing?
That's it.
No, we still have to fight.
Lincoln and Davis signed a treaty, General. The war is over.
No one's
Finally
quite
over,
as
Cartman.
bloodthirsty
You
as Cartman
lost. Yeah,
is.
and now take that stupid beard off.
And here we see Earth, we see Marklar, and the Marklars. We actually get to check in on the Marklars. And we get to see visitors.
Boy,
They're
President of the
original
United States, I want
aliens.
a rebel uprising.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch.
That means you're our slave for a month. Damn it, I was so close. Damn it.
And obviously
Wait a
that's
minute.
Clinton,
I don't have
but
to be your slave.
I feel like
What?
that goes
Then
without
let's
saying.
go.
He's right, boys. Slavery is illegal and immoral, partially in thanks to the North winning the Civil War.
Aw. No, to hell with it. Let's just go home. Thanks a lot, Bill Clinton. Yeah, thanks, Dick.
This is also one of the first times that Cartman wins in the end, because usually he will end up being bullied by like Stan or Kyle. Thank you guys for watching that with me. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you next time.